pretty much base everything.
Now you have to try and survive.
That wasn't proper. Come on, Jonathan. Go ahead. Tell us a quick summary.
Go ahead, Jonathan.
A quick 1 minute summary of the last adventure.
You want to wet your palate there a little bit?
Let us see.
No pressure.
In 2 words, we're doomed.
Yeah, very much.
Go ahead, Jonathan. Come on, man.
Come on, man. Give us what happened last week.
Hold on,
Baby Yoda wants to know.
A summary of last week. We have 2 players who weren't here.
Hey, you was pushed away by Luke, remember?
Come on, Jonathan.
Well,
That's a very short summary.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's
I have no idea how to describe what happened in the last.
he's actually said more words to this summary than any other summary. You're being recorded, by the way. This is all going on YouTube. So.
Oh God!
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Jonathan. Let
All right. The hole from the earth opened up with blind penguins all over the place. The Contango was fixed by a bunch of gnomes that came out of nowhere.
Good.
Ryan Drake went to a portal, went to a forest, went to a burned fort, and released a giant bird.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you.
Is this like a rough draft or an
This
outline?
is the roughest draft. The roughest draft.
Then ended up in a dragon graveyard where you saw Redditon took their souls and summoned Tiamat.
Bellerophon. You can see Felix wants to kill you already.
Yes. A very not smart thing to do, but we get it.
Let's see.
There was a meeting.
There was a meeting, yes. So what to do next? Oh, yeah, and in 4 days, the world will be destroyed by the world engine.
Who was in the meeting?
Krill, Rachel, Ryan Drake, Felnox. There was also the child, Blackmaggot. Oh, and the lion.
And what was this meeting about? I mean, like,
what to do or where to go next, but mostly how to stop the world engine.
So there's words, words and sentences.
All right, so that's what happened last week. That's what happened last week. That's the Jonathan point of view. So we're going to start with something that was going on 2 weeks ago. Does anyone need to go to the restroom, do anything for 2 or 3 minutes?
No, all is good.
You're all good? Okay. John, you good? You haven't said a word, John?
Who we're waiting on?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Tyler is late because of work. So I mean, you should know that Tyler's late because Tyler talks a lot. So you can tell the difference.
But he's still saying goodbye. He's still saying goodbye.
Yeah, you can tell the difference when he's not here. So he's on his way home from work. So he should be here soon. Brian is, Brian. He comes and goes. So he'll be here. Hopefully he'll be here. So we're gonna start with the characters that are stuck in Stormwall because I need to get them off the Stormwall, and then I want to introduce Rachel.
Still on the Stormwall?
Yeah, so he's still on the Stormwall, and then I want to introduce Rachel to Freylia. So and the giant bird. So that Ryan Drake released. So over in Roll20, we got a map. I'm going to move you over to the Stormwall fight, so we can finally begin getting you guys off there. We did one round of that fight already, and that round was like maybe 3 weeks ago. But Felix hasn't been able to play since then, so we left it there. You should be seeing that screen over on roll 20. If you're on roll 20. Okay. Those are on roll 20. You should see that map. This is Bellerophon and Seth's fight with the two Stormriders. What I remember of it is that Bellerophon tried to toss the first round. He tried to, I have the hit points of everybody here, and I don't. We're gonna have to re-roll initiative because I lost the initiative, and it was on the other computer. So Bellerophon tried to toss one of the halberds from
True.
the trident from one of the Stormriders into another one, and he was able to disable the Stormrider's arm, but he wasn't able to toss it over there. The second Stormrider, his water elemental engulfed Seth, so Seth is drowning right now inside the water elemental. So that's where we left off. I'll let you guys roll initiative, and whoever wins goes first. Let me go get my Stormrider stats. They're ready. Okie doke. So go ahead. You may roll initiative on roll 20 or here or wherever. You can use your funky dice if you feel like it. Just give me your numbers.
Roll initiative?
Yes. Roll initiative.
Roll.
For Seth. Felix, do me a favor.
Yeah.
I need you and Jonathan to both take pictures of your stats of your characters. Just take a picture with your cell phone and keep that picture there. What's up, Brian?
Hey guys.
We almost have a full house today. Just in time. It's been a while since we had a full house. Okay, so don't worry about taking pictures now. Do initiative first.
I got 24.
24 initiative for Seth. Oh wow, he rolled a crit for initiative. That's awesome.
Sorry, wrong. Add a +8 to that, so 22.
Hold on, it's very clunky. Roll 20 without a mouse.
I'll be right back. I gotta get my phone.
Okay, so 24 from Seth. Right, Tyler? Jonathan, sorry. Yeah. Bellerophon rolled a 22. And the Stormriders have a +4 to initiative. And the Stormriders have an 8. So you are first, Seth.
Alright.
Okay, you are engulfed in one of the Stormriders water elementals. You may roll a stamina check to get out. But you can also attack him. It's just going to be difficult to attack.
Alright. Give me a second.
Another crit, man? Wow.
What the fuck?
That's 2 20s in a row. So you do some. Go ahead. You were able to basically extricate yourself from the water. You did like some spin or whatever with your weapon, and go ahead. You can actually attack without any negatives on.
Alright.
What are you doing?
First, I'm going to roll my D die before the attack. I'm going to try to spear the guy and bring him close to me.
Okay.
That's a 3 for the D die.
All right.
Now for the attack, That's a measly 5.
You rolled a 5 to hit?
Yeah.
What are your strength? Dude, you add all your bonuses?
Give me a second.
You have strength bonuses, you have bonuses from a weapon, you have the +3 from the deed die.
I have 1 bonus from the strength.
Mhm.
And... Oh, right. Sorry about that. Give me a second. 10. It's 10.
You rolled a 10? Okay. You strike out at him, and no, you miss. You basically slash past him and miss.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else?
No.
Okay. So you're able to get out of the water elemental and land on the ground, and you try to stab at the Stormrider, but you miss. He's able to dodge behind his water elemental. Go ahead, Felix. You're up.
All right. So I look. Seth doing okay?
He is no longer drowning. He seems to splash his way out of the water elemental, but the water elemental is spreading out around him, and that Stormrider is about to stab him. I'll try.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go after my guy real quick. I'm gonna do the. I gotta call the mighty D first.
And then call and then reroll.
Mm-hmm. No, I know, but I forgot. I rolled before I called it. Okay.
So if you call, you got to reroll it.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and does that rock behind it, like that pillar behind it, does it look like I'd be able to destroy it? Because I'm thinking about trying to bring it down on the.
You can try.
This right back here.
That looks like it's part of the actual cliff face itself.
Yeah, but I think if I strike it hard enough.
You gonna try and bring the whole thing down in? Yeah, you can try.
Yeah. All right. That's what I'm trying to do.
So roll your D.
Okay, my D dice. Six.
So that's a good roll. Okay. So you're rolling basically to smash that thing. So go ahead, roll an attack die. Let's see what happens. It will move you to it. And
32.
Okay, so that's not a crit. Okay, so you fly past the water elemental and you smash your tempest into that side of the cliff face, and you slash it across, and the entire thing starts to come down on the. It basically starts coming down on the Stormriders. It's gonna do. Let's do. We'll calculate this real fast.
How high is that cliff face?
I'm sorry?
How high is that cliff face?
I'll say about 20, 30 feet, actually. So quite a bit's going to come down on him. So his AC is this much. Okay, I'm going to roll a luck roll for him. See if he isn't buried. Yeah, he's buried. So the entire thing comes down, and basically the water elemental, spreads out around it, and it doesn't destroy the water elemental. But he's covered in that shit. So he's completely, he disappears under the stone.
Okay.
What else you got? The water elemental seems to be like recovering and starting to swarm around the rock, and it looks like it's going to continue to fight you.
Okay. Then I pull out Tempest, and I'm gonna do my I'm gonna climb atop the rock. I'm gonna go down, and I'm gonna strike the sword down into the water and do that finishing move.
Onto the water elemental? Into him?
Yes.
Or?
Into the water elemental.
Okay, go for it.
But I flew up in the air, land down onto the rocks where the Stormriders at. Since he's spreading around, and I'm going to come down and I'm going to do the finishing move into the water elemental. So doing my mighty deed of 4.
Okay.
And 26.
26. Yeah, that's good enough. Roll for damage.
All right.
Mm.
Uh, 25. I did max damage. Well, yeah, max damage.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you bring your blade down into the water elemental. You see, like, it splashes underneath you, and the force of you, but it still forms up around you, and it's gonna and it attempts to drown you. Is that your last attack?
That was my last attack.
Okay. So it strikes at you. What's your armor class?
23.
What's that sound? Jonathan, you got like a giant bird making noise back there?
Yep. Sorry about that.
That's you, Jonathan.
Yeah, mute.
Yeah, that's an actual giant. That's an actual bird.
Well, he's got a bird in his room?
I don't know what it's doing in this room. But...
Yeah, there's a couple of birds in here. Not in my room, but like at the main room.
He rolled exactly enough to hit you. So he's
Okay.
the water elemental is attempting to drown you. Roll a stamina check.
Okay. $16.
Exactly what you needed. So you're able to you don't drown, but you are engulfed. Okay. It slams water into you, doing this much damage. As it hits you. $11. Okay, Jonathan. Seth's enemy, the Stormrider, the water elemental, ceases trying to drown you. It spreads out and allows the Stormrider to bring his trident down you. He attempts to stab you with it.
All right.
What's your armor class, man? Jonathan, your armor class. Your AC.
16.
Okay, you hit. You're going to take. That much. We're really high. 12 damage from the trident. Okay. And you're up, Seth. You're muted, Jonathan.
Give me a second here.
What happened? Your computer went down?
For some reason, I can't click on Seth.
I think you're probably doing something wrong, man.
Mm.
You have your stats in front of you. You were able to attack earlier.
Yeah, I'm trying to open the stats actually, but it's not letting me.
Hold on. You're the only person that can do anything in his stats. So you're doing something wrong. I just checked. Click on character sheet. Yeah, he's there. I see him. And you've messed with his hit points. Oh, I see what you did. You actually applied the damage, Jonathan. Go ahead, man.
I was trying to get to his stats so I could lower the hit points, but like
you did
not
lower the
letting
hit
me
points.
do
They
that.
got lowered. You took 6 damage. I see it.
No, it was already lowered.
Oh. Okay, someone's keeping track. Good. So take another. You want me to do it? You took 12 damage. All right.
If you can.
All right then. Go ahead.
All right. I'm gonna roll another D die. This time I'm going to try to use my halberd as like a way to hit him across the ground.
You're gonna do what? The halberd to do what?
To like smack him off his mount and to make him land on the ground.
Okay, so you're gonna knock him off his mount. All right. Go for it.
Yes.
Roll your D-die.
That's a 4.
4. Okay. Roll a hit. Add the 4. Add your strength. Add the bonus from the weapons. Roll 23.
23.
Okay. All right. So you're able to knock. You come
Is
out
that
with the
it?
halberd, and you knock him off his mount, and he lands prone on his ass in the water itself. Go ahead. Roll for damage.
All right. 12.
No damage. Okay. Okay. You slash. The Stormrider takes 12 damage. He takes the blow, grunts, and he's prone. Bellerophon, you're up.
All right. And I see the main section of my the water elemental.
Yeah, it's all around you. You can slash at it if you want.
All around me.
It's basically coming around you
Right.
like and like fingers are trying to wrap around you and again slam into you and drown you.
Okay. So I'm gonna do a spinning attack. I'm gonna spin around my sword and try and separate his body from itself. And separate as much of it, cause as much damage as possible.
Okay.
Can I do up to maybe 3 attacks with the spinning attack or no?
No, you can do one big attack.
Huh?
There's only one water elemental, so yeah, just roll one big attack.
All right, rolled an 8. Rolled an 8 for my mighty indeed.
That's gonna work. Yeah, so you're trying to basically spread it out, destroy it.
Yeah, and separate him,
Yeah.
damage him.
Go for it. Roll the hit, and then I'll tell you what happens.
34.
All right, roll. Is that a crit or just a high roll?
It's not a crit.
Roll for damage.
Hit. All right. 20 off.
20 damage. Okay, as you do your little spin attack, your wings spread out and your blade spins around and you basically disperse the creature. You hit it. You hear like a sigh as it dies. and the entire thing explodes in water and disappears into the water that's around yourself. It's dead. Okay. You have an attack and a movement.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is he's got the other elemental around him, right?
He's facing an elemental, and he's separated the Stormrider from the elemental. The Stormrider's on his ass. He's prone. He's gonna take this round to get up, and the other elemental's looming over him. He's about to attack.
All right. So I throw Tempest through the water elemental into the ground right before him to cause like an explosion. That's gonna be my my mighty deed. Like kind of like Thor dropping his hammer, I'm gonna drop the sword right into the middle of him.
Go for it. Roll a d.
I rolled a 4 for mighty deed.
That's good. Not the highest, but it'll do if you hit. That's called fumble.
No, not a good roll. I rolled a 1.
All right then. Fumble table. What's your fumble table, man? There's only one fumble table. Never mind. So go ahead and make your fumble roll. You should have a fumble dice from your armor.
Huh?
You should have a fumble dice from your armor. I think it's 1d16 because you wear heavy armor. 1d16 adjusted by your luck modifier.
Okay. I don't have the 1d16 here, but
I can roll. Oh, you can roll it in the roll 20. Just slash roll or use your app. Funky dice app. Yeah. I have a 1d16 if you need me to roll. Most people don't trust
I rolled an 8 and my luck modifier is 3.
So it's a 5. Okay. You trip on the water. So you trip and fall in the water, you're prone. So no more actions, nothing. So you're going to throw the sword, and you just freaking fall flat. Basically, unceremoniously land on your face. So Seth, the water elemental looms over you and slams into you. What's your armor class?
16.
It attempts another slam. Seth is not looking good, by the way.
Yeah.
Yep, he's going to get hit again. So the water elemental slams into him, and it's not trying to drown you. It's just trying to kill you at this point. You're going to take this much damage. 4 damage. And you're not dead. You're not looking good at all. Okay. Can you go into your stats yet? Can you go into your stats?
Yeah, I've been able to go to my stats now.
Go ahead. I'm going to get out of your stats then. And go ahead and remove 4 from that number. Okay. I believe that's the only attack for that thing. The Stormrider uses this round to stand up. Next round he'll be attacking you again. Okay. You're up, Seth.
Seth uses his mind lead to try to scare that thing.
So he's. But are you going to strike it?
Yeah.
Okay. So you a terrifying strike. Okay, got it. What'd you roll?
3.
3. Okay. Go ahead. Roll the hit.
It's 12.
That's not a hit. So you attempt your terrifying strike, but you miss. As a water elemental basically pulls back the water as you slash at it, and you're not able to hit. The Stormrider behind you stands up. Bellerophon, you're up.
Yeah.
Seth is not looking good, and he's surrounded. That Stormrider's got that wicked trident ready to go.
All right. So I teleport to here where my sword's at.
What are you using to teleport?
And I had thrown my sword into the ground right next to the water elemental, so I appear right next to where my blade is.
Oh no, but you tripped.
Remember, he has that.
Tripped. The sword didn't leave your hand. You tripped. It's on your face.
Oh, I thought I threw it and I missed.
No, you tripped. You basically fell prone. It never went out.
Oh, okay, my bad. All right, so I'm going to throw my sword into the water elemental.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try and blow him up, and then I'm gonna come in right behind the sword and see if I can explode, into him.
Go for it.
And disperse him like the other day. I did a 5.
Yeah, good. Roll the hit.
So I'm gonna hit him with the sword, stick it into him, and then I'm gonna teleport, disappear, and blow right through him with my body too. So
nice.
All right, so 29.
Okay. That's a hit. Roll for damage. Like if it were a strike. Use your strength and everything.
$23 off.
Okay, Bellerophon sends the blade
what would I roll?
Through the water elemental. The blade basically stabs it. The creature rears back, and then then Bellerophon instantly appears inside of it. As he appears inside of it, the creature explodes into water. You notice the water spread away from the water elemental, going into the Stormrider himself. The Stormrider stands up, smiles at you, smiles at Seth. It bows, and then it basically collapses into water. And you realize that Stormrider and the water elementals were one and the same.
Hello?
They were the same beast.
Hello?
What's up, Ty? So then after this,
you finally.
You guys notice that the elemental plane of water starts to shift out of existence around you, and you are back on the Stormwall itself, the physical Stormwall, and you're right next to each other. I'm gonna move the map so you guys have a full visible representation of the Stormwall. Okay, Bellerophon, you're right next to Seth, and he's not in good shape.
Okay.
Well, good fight. That was tiring.
Yes, young Seth. You look a little worse for wear.
Young?
Yes.
All right. Sure.
Touch on forehead. How much damage he took? About?
Quite a bit. He's at much less than you. He's not looking good. He's not looking good at all.
All right. So I give him I give him 15 points to start out. How's he look?
Jonathan, add 15 points to your book. You tell him how you're doing.
Okay.
Does he still look damaged?
He'll tell you in a second.
Second. 15.
Actually, you know what? No, it's 6 hit die. I'm thinking it's like the old one, like the old thing. Roll your hit die. I'll give you 2 hit die right now. Jonathan,
that's 1d10. That's gonna be how many?
He's a fighter, Felipe.
Yeah, he's 1d12. What did you roll?
12, yeah.
How many hit dice did you give him?
2 for now, just to see how he looks after.
2d12, Jonathan.
2d12. All right. Ooh, yeah.
From his sword. You notice Tempest glowing as he heals you.
2d12. That's a total of 9.
How's he look?
Jonathan? You got 9 hit points.
Hold on, counting it up. Better than
Visions of a calculator.
like halfway at health.
Huh?
He's looking.
Half health.
Yeah, he's looking still
Half
fairly hurt.
Okay, so I give him 2 more hit die. You want me to roll it or?
Yeah, it takes some freaking effort. You roll it.
Here, I'll add it. Just give me the numbers. Okay. Roll the numbers. What's your current?
You want my roll?
That will heal him. Whatever just rolled, I think will heal him completely.
That was me.
That was a 9.
12 plus 9.
It was 8 plus 9.
That's 21. That would heal him completely.
Oh yeah, no. So I was seeing the older rolls. Sorry, Jonathan's rolls were trash.
So Jonathan, put your health back up to full. And
It's about the way you roll, Jonathan.
Quite a few of his Felix, know how many dice you spent.
Okay, I'm fully healed.
Know how many dice you spent, Felix. You won't be able to use it again.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to use them all up. So.
Okay, so the storm continues along the storm wall. It seems even more intense now. The two of you are on one of the ledges, and you're on the ledge together. You can see around you there's other people on the storm wall. You hadn't noticed before. Your friends are not here anymore. You don't see them as you try to peer around to find them. You don't see them. What do you guys do? You notice the waves pulling back, and it's almost like, and you can see the Stormriders in the waves themselves, gathering around each other and basically spinning, starting to create like some kind of whirlwind between them. They're not even looking at you, and you can feel the crack of the cold that comes naturally from the Stormriders. What do you guys do?
All right. As much as it's been fun, I do believe we need to get out of here.
But we must finish.
And what, pray tell what? The fighting was good. The drink was good. The food was good. What else is there?
The match is not finished.
This is an execution place. What is there?
If we beat the Stormwall, we could gain allies.
Good luck with that. I'm pretty sure I'm not being paid for that.
You're not being paid, but you are a great knight, aren't you?
They paid me. Do you pay me?
Actually, if you're a great knight, I did pay you. I created you. So you work for me, technically. So hang around.
I do not see any pay. When Porthos fell, it was Calandra that paid.
Mm-hmm. And that shiny armor belongs to the Great Knight Order.
Aha. Would you like to say that to the Halbert?
Young one, I just healed you.
Call me young one again will be a disrespect. I noticed that is a habit of yours.
It does when you it does become a habit when you become over 3 centuries old. So
fair enough.
The whirlwind in front of you starts to basically gather, and then it turns into like a funnel of water. Okay, the Stormriders, you can see them inside this whirlwind as basically they're chanting. You can hear their voices now, and their chanting is starting to like overwhelm your argument. And then it comes and it slams into you, and once again you are transported to the elemental plane of water. But this time you're inside of what looks like some kind of throne room.
Very nice talk.
Okay, I've updated the map. Okay, you guys see a throne room made of ice. Like crazy cold ice. You guys feel the bitter crack of cold. And on the throne room is a very large Stormrider and a very ancient looking Stormrider. He's some kind of he's on his head is a crown made of ice itself, and his skin is bluish colored. And he lifts his head up and looks over at you, and starts to stand up, lifting an ancient-looking trident. His entire body looks centuries old, could maybe millennia old. And just like the rest of the Stormriders, he doesn't say a word. He just basically shakes off what the cobwebs and starts to walk towards you. What do you guys do?
I stand my ground.
You don't try to talk to it or anything?
I nod. I give it the nod. One kid would give another.
Okay. Seth, what do you do?
Seth grabs a drink, takes like 2 steps at sideways, but like he keeps his weapon ready while drinking.
Okay. So you're drinking. Okay. The Storm King lifts up his trident, and you guys feel like this crazy energy coming from the trident. Okay. And your eyes, your vision blurs. Both your eyes. This is both Bellerophon and Seth. And the next thing you realize, Seth, you're on the other side of the room, and you're a lot taller. You're maybe twice your size. Bellerophon, you're on the other side of the room to your left, and now you're shorter. Okay. You have switched bodies. Send each other your stats. Jonathan, you just send your stats to Felix. Felix, you send your stats to Jonathan.
Oh my gosh.
So, if you want, I can help you out in Roll20 and just move your characters back and forth. But I need you to keep because your intelligence, your personality, and your luck obviously remain with your character. What switches is your physical attributes. Okay, so write those down, keep those together. If you want, just take pictures and send them to each other of your characters. Bellerophon,
I sent the stats to the roleplay group.
No, just send them to Felix. Send them to Felix's WhatsApp if you want. I mean, you can send it to roleplay.
Not sure if he ever gave me a WhatsApp.
Just send it to the roleplay group, dude. Lazy ass.
He got my phone number.
It's Jonathan. So while you guys organize that quietly in WhatsApp,
it is Jonathan
between the two of you, we're gonna jump over to the other side of the world, to Blackmaggot's tent, where the rest of you are meeting. Who's here? Brian is here, and Tyler here. Tyler's here. Okay, Tyler.
No, I'm off on the other side of the world with dipshit.
Yeah, but the lion is in the tent. So you're.
That's right.
Okay, so all the characters within the tent are in the tent right now. You guys, after watching Rachel completely repair the Gotengo, maybe like 10 minutes later, as you return to the tent to continue the meeting, and the pirates brought beverages, you guys notice a gigantic vulture, a huge vulture come out of the thin air, okay? And it lands on top of the Gotengo. I got a visual representation of what the Nexus Vulture looks like that Ryan Drake freed. It lands on top of the Gotengo and freaking howls.
Send me your
makes like a big screech. It goes, "Ah!" Very loud, and you guys are looking right at it. Freylia, you're not too far from the tent. You missed the meeting, but you do see the giant bird land on top of the repaired Gotengo. And you were at this point you've been tending the army, the Durgar army, basically providing healing and help to those in need. And when you saw this, okay, so you know that Ryan Drake and company are in that tent. So you rush straight for it.
Yes.
Okay, so you run in there. The rest of you see an elven maiden. Some of you know her, Freylia. Run in. Freylia, you see Rachel, the lion. Who else is in here? Krill, Beehat, Felnox, and that's pretty much it. If Yaltis, I'll get to you in a second. So go ahead, guys. That giant bird is on the Gotengo. It has not attacked. It's basically looking right at the tent.
Shoo, bird. I just cleaned this thing.
With your power, you could just make that thing disappear, can't you?
Where did that come from? And who fixed the boat?
Rachel, with your power,
Who's Rachel?
can't you just make that bird disappear?
I'm Rachel.
Oh, of course, the only other woman in this room.
Yes, that's right. You may get that because I have a wonderful purse that I carry everywhere, and I'm wearing a battlesuit armor that obviously is modeled for women, and it's a hot blood pink, of course. So yeah, tell me, doll, what's your name?
Hello, Rachel. My name is Freylia. I'm a duchess from Calandra, was it?
Yep.
Am I the Duchess of Calandra? Oh, yeah.
You're the
Coming
Duchess
from
of
Tranquility.
Kent. In
You're
Shark-
excellent.
And, well, I'm so glad that you fixed the ship. That was
Well,
remarkable.
I can fly, but not everybody can. It would be very cumbersome to not fly around and carry everyone one by one. And also, it looks like a nice, good-looking ship. So
Now it does.
yeah, I would change the color to something flashier, but maybe it will arouse the bird that's on top.
So yeah, the giant death vulture. It's looking at you guys, and it seems to be sniffing the air, like it's hunting something. The Felnox.
Did someone of you did not take a shower recently?
That good, Phil?
Let me see. Yeah.
Okay. Jonathan, you're there too. You're playing Krill.
What?
I know.
So lizards usually don't smell. So it's either the noble lady here, but she doesn't seem to be unpleasant, or we have the knight or the thing with the bee, the beekeeper.
I would easily blame the abomination with the bee on its head.
So
What is that?
If you were not some sort of friend of them, I would kill you, bee creature.
Actually, we don't know where he came from.
Oh,
friend?
No one really knows him. He just showed
that
up.
thing. Well, that thing, I'm sure the bee is possessing the man. You can tell that he's in an insane state. Someone should kill the bee and free the man.
Arthur's very agitated. He's basically moving around his head. He's crawling around Beehat's head, like super agitated. And it doesn't like.
How can not that?
Beehat actually asks Arthur if he knows what that thing is.
That thing is here for you, Master. You are one of these other wizards. It's a Nexus Vulture. It is hunting one of you. It eats
So
chaos.
is it then replaced by a pixel vulture?
Beehat looks over at Rachel. I mean, you can't really tell emotions on a bee, but it hates her. It's gonna hear a hateful glare. Arthur.
It knows the future.
Do you think if we just remove the bee from the head of this man, we can free him, maybe get him some help? A physician.
I have a feeling that the bee became after the man went insane.
So is it a
How
bee?
it works, my lizard friend.
Is it a beekeeper or a keeper bee?
No, the bee is clearly some sort of cosmic horror affecting his mind.
Felipe,
Yes, John.
Felnox, he tries to calculate where it's looking to see if maybe you can try to figure out what it could be looking for?
It's smelling the air, and its eyes are basically fixed on the people who were at the fortress. So it's looking at Rachel and Felnox more than anybody else. So you're the guys it's glaring at, but it's not attacking it because it seems to be gauging the situation.
I kind of nudge Rachel. I'm like, I think it's after us.
No, you have a sore throat? Are you okay?
He says in a low voice, I think it might be looking for us.
The lion walks over to
We're doing this. We're speaking in a lower voice now. Okay.
So the lion in his armor,
it's looking for us.
So the lion walks over to Rachel.
Yes.
Woman.
We're back to normal voice. Yes.
Where did you get this ungodly power?
Well,
did you slay a god?
It's a good definition, dear. It's very ungodly. I got it by following Bill the Elf as a patron, but mostly because I'm also a terrible murderer over many years.
You're a terrible murderer, you say?
Well, yes, to be part of the followers of Bill the Elf, you must at least have a couple of genocides under your belt, otherwise it's not bothering even trying.
That means Felnox.
Forgive me for saying, but you don't really look like a violent person. You actually remind me of my grandmother back at home, who cooked the best apple pie.
Well, I do actually make great apple pies, but that's not the point. I can be really nice, but extremely effective at killing things, but not in a violent way, you know? Not every death is violent. For example, a car crash is violent. If you're in your sleep and you're decapitated,
car crash.
You don't feel that it was violent, you just woke up dead.
I don't think you wake up at all if your head is removed.
Well, I guess you wake up in the afterlife if you believe in those things. I can tell you.
You have some sort of very active and twisted evil god that wants you to kill people.
Well, no, he's just an asshole, and
that's
pretty much
every god.
No. There are other ones that are just evil. There are some that are just senile. Some are trying to do good, but they end up doing not so good. And then they're just assholes. They're just not evil nor bad. It's just they just do it for fun.
So your god kills people for what goal? For fun, you say?
For more power.
For more power. He sounds more like a mortal in that regard.
Well, he's like a god, but just technically, then he's just another guy. When he's a guy. Sometimes he's polymorphs into something else, but most of the time he's just an elf dude.
If the lion had his helmet removed, he would be rubbing his forehead, but instead of rubbing his forehead, he rubs the top of his helmet in confusion. Yes.
Hey, you notice at this point, guys, that none of you have ever seen the lion without his helmet.
But he's a very friendly person. He has plenty of best friends, among which he counts clerics and shoggoths.
So if I may ask, we keep the bird as a pet.
Yes, great idea. But you take it out and I do not clean its poop.
How you can tame this thing? That looks like it's going to swoop on us.
Okay,
maybe you can try to charm it.
As
I don't calm beast very well.
As the Nexus Vulture basically smells your intent, It leaps off of the Gotengo and flies right at you guys. Roll initiative.
Intention of him? Okay. Let's roll.
Oh god.
Roll initiative, everyone. Well, yeah, everyone in the tent. Roll initiative.
So it's a backslash roll 1d20 plus. That's not possible. I can't roll it.
Oh my god, 2 ones!
So
No, I rolled a 120 die. What the fuck?
No,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, I got it.
My god.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, I guess I do not have initiative. Because
Oh my goodness.
of course, I'm here to observe and audit.
That's a 0 plus 1. Wait. That doesn't make sense.
No, I must have typed. So no.
Go over.
Yeah,
If you go over to the left side and you highlight the.
I'm gonna use a die because here.
Yeah, because
if you
that
want, use
just.
your own dice. Don't worry about it.
There we go. There we go. Now it's not a hilarious one.
7. There you go.
Yes, it's an amazing, distinctive difference that's going to save your life.
All right, I'm having.
Well,
No
my
way.
life is safe anyway, dear. I can't fly off. I can just fly away. I'll take the great pretender with me because he needs on pretending.
That's
All right.
great.
So let's see. Hold on. Let me make sure I got everyone already in here. The lion, Freylia, Krill, Rachel. That's everyone. No, Felnox. John, your characters. Felnox.
Don't forget of the flame. And
Felnox has a 12, and Beehat has a modified 20.
All right, hold on. I gotta put Felnox.
Of course, the fucking bee. The bee gets the highest roll. The fucking bee.
I don't really have a mouse, so this is really, really difficult. So close it down royally.
It's because he's unnatural.
Yeah, actually, I gave Jonathan a mouse recently. A very messed up mouse, but it works.
All right, so what did Rachel roll?
Yeah, Beehat knows the afterlife.
Rachel rolled a 7. All right, excellent. The lion, what did he roll?
I rolled a 12. Ignore the pretty princess thing.
Freylia? Luz?
I rolled a 1.
Ooh, you were one of the ones.
Everyone rolled trash.
Krill, what'd you roll?
Well, almost.
I rolled a 17, if that's interesting.
We're just letting the boys go first.
John, what'd you roll for Felnox?
Felnox has a 12.
All right, then.
Missing.
Beehat is missing. What did Beehat roll?
Beehat has a 20.
Oh, yeah. The most useful character.
That's the big joke. the most useless character. The person that has died the most. Like, Beehat has died so much. Felix, I think you've seen some of them, but he just. Oh my god, like every single time.
The Nexus
I've seen
Vulture.
a few of his deaths. He dies more than Kenny. He's like Kenny from
Yeah, he is.
Like Kenny.
He's our Kenny. You know, the other game you weren't. I'm not sure if you're here, but he sacrificed himself and like he used all his stats, and then as Ryan Drake, I gave him a magic apple to make sure he can't get out of the game yet.
Pretty much, you keep him alive.
So, he's always being sealed.
Beehat, guess what?
I love Beehat. Yeah, he was a vampire for a little while. Then he died again.
He was a vampire.
Cooligar ate his eyeball.
John, you're up.
Yep, Cooligar ate his eyeball.
I cast rope work. Its mercurial magic is rush of wind.
Okay, give me the page for rope work. So suddenly you guys see the power of Beehat. Everyone finally sees that Beehat is actually a caster.
Page
You see the
153.
chaos energy coming out of that bee going into Beehat, and he fires something at the giant bird.
No.
Yeah.
We must. The bee is a threat.
What page?
No.
What page is rope work?
153. And a rush of wind also fires out at the same target I'm firing the rope at.
Okay, what is the rush of wind?
No.
You shall be called rope work from now on.
I'm gonna roll your manifestation because it'll take
Be
forever.
called. He will be sent to an asylum.
A normal rope appears from thin air. Go ahead and make a roll.
You succeeded in your roll.
So you
Very
roll
nice.
and you see Beehat start casting, and the little bee on his head also starts doing some motions of his hand, and nothing happens, and you lose a spell. So that's it for Beehat.
I think he still gets the mercurial magic though.
Does he? Well, you get mercurial magic when you fail?
Fail you don't.
No?
No, I don't think you do. So
you don't?
No, that only happens
No,
when you
only on
cast
successful tests.
Yeah.
Well, that.
So go ahead. I want you to say whatever it is Beehat says. Role play it, John. John?
Oh boy. Everybody right there! We have to do this! I summon rope!
Playing Yu-Gi-Oh! So yeah, nothing happens, guys. He yells out really loud and he summons a rope, and he looks like a character from Pokemon calling calling for a Pokemon, and nothing happens. All right, Krill, you're up.
I'm definitely gonna rewatch this video just to hear that again.
Krill, go.
Oh boy. Give me a sec.
Throw some spices.
Throw some spice.
So the giant bird is heading right for you guys. A giant vulture.
Yeah.
You know, it did work for Bellerophon. He took down a T-Rex doing that.
Wait, the spices. Oh, I remember that. Oh, that poor T-Rex.
Alfred. What are you doing, John?
I'm going to cast the spell Sleep.
Okay. Go ahead.
Very good, very good.
What page?
Well, I'm also going to burn a bit of luck.
How much are you burning?
Well, a bit of stats. Spell burn.
Spell burn, okay. How much are you burning it from where?
Personality and 5.
Personality and 5. Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. So add 5
damn.
and remove that from your personality. Remember, you need to rest. What page is sleep on? 155.
The path of the asshole.
The path of the asshole, yeah. Rachel, you notice the power coming out of the Velociraptor. The chaos
Wait,
power.
the lizard has magic?
Of course, it's a lizard. It's the same, but it's a wizard, but with an L.
I swear I saw that thing fall off of a massive ship and somehow survive.
Yeah,
I thought they were, I don't know.
Go ahead, Jonathan. Don't
they could
continue
bounce.
your thing. Don't.
Give me a second to find the page.
I thought the lizard's bones were like rubber.
Jonathan. You don't need the page. Just roll.
150.
You don't need the page.
All right.
I need the page.
Roll, motherfucker!
Give me a second. Well,
Jonathan is a master of not being ready.
Sorry about that.
Looking at your eyes kind of scares me. It looks like you're ready to kill someone or something. Yeah.
Either or.
Alright. Here goes nothing.
Oh, it's a good roll. So,
What the heck did I just roll?
your range is 60 feet, okay.
He rolled. Wait, his first roll was a 24.
Oh, he rolled 3 times? Okay, 24.
Yeah, no,
Wait,
24.
3 times?
Yeah, because you kept clicking it, you drunk.
All right, the creature makes a saving throw.
Holy shit! No! You took him from me! You took him from me!
Okay, rolls a save. 6 to a save.
Oh no.
Okay. So the giant bird, it howls this great howl of terror, and it looks terrifying. You guys see this huge shadow coming at you. The lizard looks at it. Some shimmering dust comes out of its claws, and the bird flies right past you guys and crashes into the iceberg behind you, tumbles around a bit, and then lays still. It's out.
Krill, I will never doubt your ability again.
Mm-hmm.
Is it out, but is it dead?
No, it's alive. It's dozing. It's sleeping. It's gonna sleep for 7 days.
Woof.
It's out.
Alright, we have a pet. Let's tie it
Finish
up.
him.
Or maybe
Finish
have it for dinner.
Finish it.
Why would you finish it now that you've captured it? You've done the impossible once. Why not do it again?
Blackmaggot enters. Basically leaves the tent and stands right by next to you guys. He's like, "We can eat it, cook it. It looks like it might be delicious."
Yes.
Yeah, we could all
Finish it. Cook it. I can do both. You should do. I can do the fire. You should do the killing.
Excellent.
Or we can find out if it's sentient and find out why it's here.
Is this Felnox talking?
Oh.
You want to figure out why a bird is here.
I take my little notebook and I write. Doubt when murdering.
Not a problem.
Okay, Brian, are you there?
No, but doubt when finishing.
He just smiles at Rachel.
Species. Yes, Felnox?
He smiles at you. He's like, well, you're going to find that I'm a little difficult when I'm trying to understand what I'm going to do. So just let it go. He looks at the rest of you. He's like, we don't know if it's sentient. If it's sentient, we could probably find out why it's here. Find out if someone's sent it.
You want to talk to a bird. The lion steps out of the room. Like he gives Blackmaggot a glance and he walks out of the room while shaking his head.
Do you think that the bird is the word?
Nice pun. Well done. Blackmaggot is like, I can have Clumsy Foulup kill it. He's like, go do it. The bugbear pulls out a huge spear and starts walking to the half mile over to where the bird landed, where it crashed.
Oh, we will be selling spices soon.
Yes, the spice must flow. I am.
So the pirates kill the Nexus Vulture. They basically chop its head off and start harvesting it quickly before it wakes up. So they chop its head off. So what are the rest of you guys?
Oh,
Yowdies, are you there,
this is
John?
terrible.
Are you there, Brian?
It will wake up dead.
Brian. Brian's not here. Okay, then. So,
Brian's
I
here.
hear Brian.
Brian's speaking.
he is?
He's speaking.
I don't hear Brian.
He's
Now
speaking.
is the bird going to wake up?
Brian, we can't hear you.
You might have Brian muted.
I don't have muted. Which one?
No, I can. We can all hear you, man.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I think Sleepy might have you muted.
Felix can hear Brian.
It's probably from some testing earlier.
Right. Let me leave and come back.
Even though he can't hear me, I'm gonna tell you this. Oh man, okay.
Oh wow.
Brian, speak.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, Brian. Very good.
Hey. All right.
Okay, so if
You sound like a talk
you
show
saw
host.
this bird try to do a dive bomb on the tent where your friends were meeting with the Pirate King, and you rushed over there what did you do? Did you rush over there to help?
Yeah, I rushed over there with a spear in hand.
Okay.
To go help, and it's nothing to do.
Yeah,
okay.
Krill took
I'm like out of breath.
Catch up.
The lion, after the lion steps up of the tent, he walks over to Ephialtes, okay? The lion, he steps out of the tent, he walks over to Ephialtes. Ephialtes. The mad people inside that tent. Mages. One of them wants to talk to the bird. To a bird.
Talk to the bird.
Like, that's what I told him. I don't know.
What the hell is going on? I keep waking up and I don't know where the hell I am. I'm tired of this.
Ephialtes, it's gonna be hard to tell you this, but you are the race of a dwarf. You drink alcohol, and your memory is not ever going to be good.
Nonsense. I remember everything.
So I think this is the first time Ephialtes meets
Ephialtes,
Rachel. You saw her once, but you didn't interact with her. So
it's the first time I met who?
Meet Rachel.
The lion.
No, you met the lion.
No, I've met Rachel twice already. I've met Rachel twice already.
Okay, all right, never mind. Go for it.
Yeah. I met Rachel twice.
All right.
Ephialtes, do you remember the night we drank with the two ice giants?
Ah, yes, good times. I believe we had eat on bed. Foreign drink.
That was correct. You also brought me in my drunken state to a queen to talk to a queen.
Yes, good times.
I forgot to thank you about that.
You're very welcome. Anytime. As a matter of fact, why don't we have a drink right now? I pull out some more drink.
The pirates.
I am just fine.
The pirates look over at Ephialtes and they start they start looking like they want to drink with you guys. So a couple of the larger pirates, the bugbears, they make their way over to you. And they join you. But Blackmaggot returns.
New friends.
Does anyone know what happened to the dwarf, to Ryan Drake, to the king? He's addressing Freylia, Rachel, Krill, not the drunks. Who left, who went outside.
I'm drinking just like Mando does in The Mandalorian.
Do any of you know what happened to the dwarf Ryan Drake?
Ryan who?
He was the king, the dwarven king. He was here a second ago.
Yeah, but they always take off and look for their lost realm or something. There's like this was taken over by a dragon, and it's the usual thing. They show up, then they leave, and they go, "Oh, we fell on our mission. Would you like to join us to retake our realm?" So that's about the summary of dwarves.
Blackmaggot is like, I suppose. When he returns, I perhaps we can create a schedule as of when we will be attacking Kalandra. In the meantime,
schedule? You mean planning? That is great.
You don't plan. None of you plans.
Well, if you plan, then if it doesn't work, you said that the plan failed. But if you don't plan, you just said we failed or we didn't plan enough. We'll do it better next time.
Rachel, I know you were interested in that. He points at the 2 holes in the glacier that you were looking at earlier, the ones that had the penguins coming out of it.
Yes, we should go in. I saw that there's some type of ship down there.
Yes. Blackmaggot is like.
There's also a tournament of mages, Blackmaggot explained.
The what?
What did you say,
tournament of.
Say again, Jonathan?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Krill said there's also a tournament of mages.
Oh, yes. Felnox should sign up for that one.
I love how they're completely oblivious of the world ending. It's fucking amazing.
Well, I'm not from this world, dear. When I see the ending, I just
It's out of character. I'm completely out of character.
So anyway, first we gotta cook the bird, and then we can take care of world ending, right?
All right. So
I could sell the
world's gonna end in about
pirates?
4 days. There's us 3 days to ransack them, and
so the pirates. So you guys are gonna go are planning to go into the cave?
Well, whichever the Felnox and the group thing, it might be more convenient. Should we save the world first, or we check if there's a ship with tremendous power underneath us?
Or the tournament.
Or the tournament, of course.
I thought we were.
So I think you guys are taking too long, my dear lady. Well, since you're a noble, of course you have rank here. What would you say we do?
I say we look for
the ship. Tremendous idea. Yes, of course.
The underground, the ship.
The world is gonna end in like 4 days. You know that.
Finally, Felnox speaks. Son of a bitch. Just let everyone ramble on.
So
Beehat hears about a ship and he thinks there's treasure, so he wanders over.
Well, raise your hand. We're going to do this democratically, I guess. But Felnox.
All right, so
you say that to Felnox, and he has the most disgusted face. Like, is anything really going to take precedence over the world ending?
A tournament of very powerful mages to sell with for profit.
All right, so the decision has been made to go into the cave after eating the bird, is what I'm going to assume.
And saving the world, I don't know. Maybe we get some clarity after eating the bird. We should think about a full stop.
Felix, your face is hilarious. Same face on. You look like how I feel.
This is what happens when the group leader is not around.
It's like watching a car crash in slow motion.
And he's not going to show up anytime soon. So,
I don't know what's going on, but I say treasure.
Okay, so that pretty much looks like 3 or 4 votes for the. So Felnox got overruled. So while everyone's eating vultures, they decide to go down into the cave. Okay. So any of you want to do anything else, or do you want to leave a character behind? Maybe one of the characters
Is it
want to go
just
down.
ice? So. Should we melt the ice?
The lion's gonna go talk to let me find him.
To who?
Hold up. No, not Blackmaggot. Of course I remember his name. No, he's gonna go talk to a dwarf named Goog.
Okay.
A blacksmith. Yeah. To get his armor. His plate armor that he hasn't had this whole fucking time.
Okay, you requested something from this dwarf to do the armor. What was it again? I completely forgot. It was like fucking.
It was just that the armor was ebony. Okay. You know, just dark armor, dark metal armor.
He
forged dark steel armor.
The type of armor you requested in black for you, in ebony. So it's nice and shiny black for you. I think you requested a full plate, right?
Yep, full plate. Finally, I can increase my defense.
So go ahead.
Is it made of ebony and ivory?
So that's it. So you're ready.
Together like.
Let me get that dungeon for you, because you guys are going down into that ship. I'm gonna at least do the first little portion of it before I jump back to Felix. Felix killing Krill. I'm sorry, Seth.
Sure.
So
sure kills.
You guys, after eating and celebrating for a night, Krill, you may recover one of the points that you took from your.
Jesus, Ryan Draker's been gone for a while, huh? Holy shit.
One point that you.
I thought it was just going to be a hobbit.
So you guys are standing before the cavern. The penguins stopped coming out of it, so they've scattered among the dwarves. A couple have been eaten, because that's what dwarves do, and but most of them are still stumbling around the battle, basically the camp that you guys have formed. Some of the dwarves have returned into the Gotengo. The Gotengo has landed, and you start to see a large number of gnomes come out. You know that the cloning bats are back on. They're being used again. So you guys are heading down to the cave. And who's going into the cave?
Well, Krill has spent too much luck at a couple of past games, so I think he's going to rest.
Okay, so Krill's
personality.
Not just personality, agility, stamina, and also strength.
Yeah, he's been stubborn a lot.
He's been stubborn for a while.
My goodness, all just to eat a fucking crow or whatever.
It wasn't just a crow.
It was just eat a bird.
He's stubborn against the knight, definitely. So a couple of ventures back.
No, it just this one in particular that was intense.
Right.
For a bird.
So let's see. Rachel's going down, that's for sure. Ephialtes, you're going?
Yep, Ephialtes is going.
Okay, Freylia I know is going. She agrees.
Lion is going.
Lion is going. John, what are your characters going?
Beehat will probably go in. Because he's still waiting for Ryan Drake to get back. Felnox got annoyed and used planar step.
Oh, Felnox is trying to use planar step?
Yes.
What is he doing with planar step?
Well, good grief. Hold on.
It's living without me. I cannot audit if I cannot see you.
This is amazing. And the best part is I really think that image you have for your profile picture puts it all together. I really love that picture so much. I laugh, a big smile on my face every time I see it.
Okay. As you guys approach the cave, John, while you prepare whatever it is you're up to, the rest of your characters approach the cave, you see wisps of green vapor wafting out from the openings, which it's actually two caves. One of them is really small, the other one's large. They're both about 30 feet apart. And there's a greenish vapor basically coming out of it. Each hole measures about 5 feet in diameter, and it extends deep into the surrounding ice. They curve slightly as any of you steps in. You start looking at it. It starts to curve slightly away from you until it's lost in the darkness.
Are we sure, guys? We want to do this.
Wait, weren't you the one who wanted this initially?
Yes, but because I thought it was just be a walk in the park. I don't mind the danger. I just mind getting lost into the ice cavern.
You can get lost. Didn't you just summon an army, me a boat?
Yeah, but that's taking the easy route, and you shouldn't. I've been told.
Are you some sort of minor deity or something?
No. Absolutely. Oh no! Please don't categorize.
I have a feeling that this visage of a kind old grandmother is simply not your true form.
No.
Well, polymorph many times, so yes.
All right. So while you guys discuss this, I'm gonna switch over to Felnox. John, what were you doing again? John.
Yeah, so he's casting Planar Step. He's gonna try and look for Ryan Drake.
How do you plan on tracking Ryan? So, you're gonna Planar Step into the road?
I thought that's the only thing we could do.
Okay, go ahead and make your roll. Let's see what happens.
You could still fuck up and Planar Step into a wall.
Just true. Yeah. It'd make everything easier for you.
What a shame. I wanted to see you Planar Step into a wall. That was funny last time.
That had the project again.
Oh yeah.
You rolled an 18. Give me the page number for Planar Step.
Planar Step is 225. Roll 2d10 instead of. Oh, hold on. Never mind. I screwed up. I just looked at my material magic. I have to roll 2d10.
Okay, roll 2d10.
I had 2 Chipotle burritos today. I don't know how I ate both, but I certainly did.
Yeah, 2d10. Chipotle.
Yeah, 2 Chipotle burritos.
You cast your Planar Step, and nothing happens. But you don't forget the spell.
All right.
Okay. The rest of the group, you notice, is heading for that tunnel. There seems to be a little conversation between Rachel and the lion. That's taking a little while. Do you decide to join them, or are you going to attempt to cast again?
I heard a cat.
John?
Came from the cave.
Who else is still outside?
I'm sorry, what did you say, John?
Who else is still on the outside? You know what? While they go down there, I'm going to keep looking around the camp for another authority to try to get the army to go help out with the world ending.
Oh my goodness.
So Felnox completely abandons the group and goes for a walk. All right, so...
Hold up. Didn't everyone, including Blackmaggot, go into the cave?
No, Blackmaggot did not go into the cave. Blackmaggot returned to his ship. He's waiting for Ryan Drake. But he agreed with going into the cave. So he's moving he's actually moving the Valera's Vengeance above the cave and hovering up there just in case something happens.
So right now, we're entering the cave, but he's not joining us.
Felnox left.
No, I'm talking about Blackmaggot.
Yeah.
So there's no reason to share any of the spoils with him.
You can go ahead and tell that to him when you come back.
Yeah. I'll make sure to do that.
Okay. All right, so you guys enter the cave. I'm going to leave you guys here. I'm going to go back to Bellerophon and Seth. If any of you has to sleep early because you work tomorrow, now's a good time because we probably won't go back to that group until next week.
Then I'll take the opportunity because, yes, here it's late already.
All right. Thank you for joining us, Rafael. I know it's really late for you.
Thank you, guys. As always, you're fantastic.
All right. Thank you, sir.
It's been a pleasure.
Have a happy New Year.
Guys. And Happy New Year. There you go.
All right, take care. See you next week.
Continue on the path.
Enjoy. You too. Enjoy.
That's
good responsibility.
Bellerophon and Seth. We're gonna go back to you. If you want, the rest of you can stick around and watch if you want. We will probably be jumping over to Ryan Drake and writing him before he's done. Okay,
my goodness.
So I just want to get Bellerophon out of the way and Seth as far out of the way as I can. And I know I have to separate them because they're going to kill each other. So,
No. They're dear friends.
Yeah, they're dear friends. So, you're in different bodies. You should have each other's stats now. Roll initiative. Mm-hmm. You're going to use the initiative or the dexterity of the character. Okay. So go ahead. Mm-hmm. Both of you roll initiative. So Felix, you'll be rolling for Seth. Jonathan, you'll be rolling for Bellerophon. Use the dex of the other character.
Well, little kobold, you got a sweet deal. And I'd say you got a great deal too, Bellerophon. Now you can be a lizard.
Make your rolls, guys.
Oh my god, it's brain!
I'm using Jonathan's characters.
You're using Seth's dexterity, while he is using Bellerophon's dexterity.
Okay. 15.
Alright, so... 15. For Seth. Actually, Bellerophon. Jonathan, what'd you roll for Bellerophon?
Huh? Hold on, like trying to get to the chat thing, but it's like going wonky on me.
Don't worry about the chat thing. We can see you. You're in there. Just go roll in
I rolled.
He rolled a 17.
You rolled a 17?
Alright.
Okay, so Bellerophon, Seth rolled a 17. The Storm King. You see him slowly lift up that. He rolled a fucking 30. He slowly lifts up that the halberd. The halberd of like what's it called? Trident. And his ancient face, he grins, and you see like the ice along it start to crack. And it rushes forward, and both of you roll luck checks. You may use the luck. Bellerophon use Bellerophon's luck. Seth use Seth's luck.
Okay.
Those three are the
Roger that.
And nothing else, just our luck? Yeah.
Just your luck. Roll luck checks.
14.
Okay, Bellerophon got a 14. What does Seth roll?
Those burritos are kicking in. I'll be right back. Give me a minute.
Roll a 16, Jonathan.
I can't tell because I can't get to the chat.
16.
Okay. So the Storm King attacks Seth. He rushes forward, and this is he's attacking Felix in Seth's body. Okay. And he rolls. He rolls a 25. He brings the trident and stabs you with it and slams into your little kobold body, doing 7 damage. Felix takes 7 damage off of Seth's stats, and not Bellerophon's. Then he turns towards. Actually, no. He takes that trident and he stabs at you again with it. Both attacks are on you. And he crit. Okay, that's a monster crit. That's rare. What's your luck, Felix? Hello?
4.
So we're going to add -4 from this roll. 4. 14 minus 4. 12 minus 4. Okay, he basically takes that trident and slams you with it, and sends you flying back. Okay, you're gonna take 14 damage as Seth's little body goes flying back and slams into the wall over here. And that's it for the Storm King. All right, whose turn is it? It's now Bellerophon. Bellerophon is you, Jonathan.
No boy.
Okay, you saw that thing just toss your body away and slam into the wall, and you kind of figured it out that you're Bellerophon, and that was Bellerophon's in your body, and your body just got fucked up. I know you have low health right now, Felix, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
A fart could kill me.
So fart will kill you right now.
Very much.
What are you gonna do, Jonathan?
Alright. Seth and Bellerophon's body uses his wings and tries to gash him with the blade behind him using a mighty deed.
Okay, you notice that the wings don't work. Basically, they disappear from your body.
Oh.
wow.
Alright.
They completely disappear, and they actually appear on the little coals that landed against the wall.
Ah, okay.
Do you rush forward to attack anywhere?
Yes. In that case, I try to bring the sword up and bang at the head to try to daze the king.
Okay, so you rush at the king and you try and bash him with the sword. Go for it.
Yep.
Okay, Seth. After a moment of what
Meaning
the fuck
to figure out what the
confusion,
mighty deed is.
that where he realizes he's not really a paladin, he's just in the body of one. He's like shit. He runs up and starts to bash the Storm King in the head.
A second to figure this out. Felix, where's
Felix,
the
just help him. Tell him what we have to roll.
What?
We'll never leave.
Where's the what?
the mighty deed?
Is 1d8. I gave it to you. And the one when I sent you with the hit bonuses and the
Yeah, I'm looking at the stat, but I can't tell where it is.
It's not on the stats. In the other piece of paper that I sent you 2 pictures. Look at the other picture.
He just told you. 1d8.
Yeah.
To hit and to damage. So it has your bonuses of what it is to hit, your bonuses to damage, and what the weapon is, and all that. So and it's D8.
Okay, it's a 2.
Okay, so you failed your deed. So you're just gonna hit him. So roll the
You
hit.
can still hit.
Pretty much.
You still have a +2 to hit, and then add all of your strength bonuses and all the bonuses from the weapon. From Tempest.
I gave him the picture of what the bonuses were.
So
you got it,
just
right?
read them out to him. Jonathan, man.
So I remember the second picture with the to hit. So 1d20.
It's plus 14.
Plus 2. And then you roll 1d20.
1d20 plus 14
so plus 16. Plus 16. Because his mighty deed is 2.
Yeah, I know. So 1d20 plus 14 plus 2.
Yes. I sent him a picture of a graph, like real easy. It's all breaks down.
You forgot who you're talking about. Look at Lucy's grin.
The only thing that's
look at Lucy's grin.
Yeah, the only real.
Okay. I'm going to roll right now.
He can play the character for 3 years. He still won't remember his rolls. Okay, so you're gonna hit him for 26. Roll for damage.
All right.
And the damage is right underneath it, and you add plus 2.
11 plus 2, right?
Yeah, 1d10 plus 11 plus 2.
Alright. 14.
Okay, so you do 14 damage on the Storm King. Okay, you swing you bring the sword down at him. You smash it into his head. Okay, it does nothing, but it does damage to him. You see him back off, and like some chips of ice fall out of his beard. But he looks at you with like fury. Now his attention is no longer on Seth's broken body, but on yours. What are you gonna do? You have more
Right.
attacks.
I'm going to attack again. This time I'm going to try to bring it on his legs and try to get him prone.
Okay, so you're trying to swing under his legs and trip him. Okay, go for it. Roll your D die first. Whatever you tried to say, Tyler, we couldn't hear.
I bet this battle's going great. Oh my god.
What did you roll, John?
Krill's in the corner.
You roll a 7?
Yeah,
Okay, so you're
give
going
me
to
a
trip the Storm King. If he's going to roll a saving throw, but you're going to trip him. You're going to attempt to trip him.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What a drug trip.
6,
Roll the
7.
hit. It's 1d.
Alright.
Jonathan is 1. Okay, there you go. You got it. Perfect. 25. Okay, that hits.
Oh my
damage.
God.
Yeah, I'm rolling poorly today.
Doesn't matter. It's Bellerophon. You're going to hit unless you really fuck up.
No, I'm talking about exactly. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's Bellerophon.
What is missing?
He's level 6, dude.
Missing doesn't exist in a 300-year-old character's world. Missing doesn't exist.
Roll the hit.
Alright. 21.
Roll the damage. Roll the damage.
That's the damage.
That's
21's the damage.
Gotcha. 1 second.
25's the hit.
Okay.
21's the damage.
So he rolls a saving throw.
I don't want to be a dick, but hold up, Jonathan. Your modifier for attack should be the same for damage, dude.
So it's 21.
The same.
I mean the mighty D.
His modifier for attack is higher because he gets actually no, it's 1 point. It's actually +4 now. So you got a +15 because he's a fighter and he has a luck weapon. So the weapon that he chooses, that's his weapon. He gets his luck bonuses attached to it.
So he slashes.
So it is a difference. So it's actually a +15. John, I'm sorry, I didn't update it.
Okay, so he slashes across the legs of the Storm King, but the Storm and attempts to trip him. The Storm King made his save, so he does slash a nice freaking gash across both of his legs. But the Storm King doesn't move. He doesn't budge at all. Okay, so is that it, or are you done? Or you got something else?
This is nothing like that moment where you try to knock out some poor elf.
Yeah, it just looks at you like the Storm King just looks at you with total disdain, and it gives you a little grin, and like more icicles fall out of his beard. So is that all you got, Jonathan? Jonathan, 2 attacks, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
Seth just did.
Your Bellerophon? Don't you have multiple attacks as Bellerophon?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the second attack.
You did it. Bellerophon.
Okay, well.
Seth Bellerophon. Your broken body is on the floor, and you just realize you still have your wings. You felt your wings, the pain of your wings as you slammed into the ice. And you notice that you're holding Seth's halberd, and he's holding your sword. You have no access to any of the powers that you'd have from Tempest, unless you acquire Tempest. What do you do?
All right. I'm going to fly past the Storm King as fast as I can, and I'm going to do a mighty deed. And he's 1d6, right? It's a mighty deed. So I'm going to. 5, yes. Okay, that's almost maxed out. I'm going to do a mighty deed. I'm going to attempt to disarm the Storm King.
Okay, so all right. Roll to hit him.
So try to get the other picture. Jonathan's is not set up the way mine is. Sorry. So. $27.
Nice. Okay.
So I flew and I'm like trying to hit him, and I'm gonna keep on going past and land onto the throne.
All right. Are you trying to? Here's the key question here. You're just trying to disarm him, or you're trying to do damage?
I'm trying to disarm him, but I'm hitting the hand, so I'm causing damage.
Okay. If you do that, I'm going to make him save. Roll save. If you don't do that and you sacrifice the damage, you're just going to pull. I'll let you pull the weapon out.
All right, that sounds good.
Okay.
The weapon's more important.
Yeah. So Seth, he completely disarms the Storm King. He flies by. He uses his halberd, locks up the trident. The Storm King looks at him like in confusion, and he flies past him and tosses the thing away.
Yeah.
Okay. It remains lodged inside of the
That's
halberd.
actually so. The funny thing is, that's something I imagine Seth doing, not Bellerophon.
It's Felix.
Just wildly jumping around like a bat out of hell.
All right, so you now have basically control of his trident, Felix. So next round you do whatever you want with it. So that is you. The Storm King goes now. Okay, the Storm King sees what happened, and it makes some kind of sound, some guttural Russian sounding sound. Turns back to the Bellerophon in front of him and gives him a backhand blow. Okay.
Oh well, I'm actually on.
Not you.
I went past him and I landed on.
No, it's not attacking you. It's attacking the Bellerophon in front of him, which is Seth.
Oh, you mean Jonathan?
The body of Bellerophon is what he's backhanded.
Yeah, he's backhanded below the person who's fighting him. So he rolls to hit you, Jonathan.
Felix intended to land on the throne, by the way.
That's fine. What's your armor class? 23.
23.
So he backhands you, Seth Bellerophon, Jonathan's character, but it does not. Basically, it does shit to the helmet. You take it and you take no damage, and you're very happy in this. You realize that this motherfucker's powerful. Okay, then then he grabs you. Okay, and he goes to he's gonna grab you. Okay, I'm gonna roll to hit you again. Okay. He grabs you, but you're able to basically wriggle out of his grab because he didn't roll high enough to penetrate your armor class. And you're loving the fact that this guy can't touch you. Okay, that was the Storm King's turn. Felix using the weaker character has disabled him. Go ahead, you're up, Jonathan. Inside of Bellerophon's body.
Freaking awesome this is.
What are you gonna do?
Seth-a-fron.
Alright.
From now on, when I say Bellerophon, I'm talking to Jonathan. When I say Seth, I'm talking to Felix. Sound good? When I talk to, I said just for communication's sake. When I say Bellerophon, I'm talking to Jonathan. When I say Seth, I'm talking to Felix.
Or you could just say my name. Just say my name.
Okay.
Just say our names.
Say my name. Say my name.
Go ahead, Jonathan.
The DM trap has finally worked.
Yeah.
Seth is going to grapple the arms of the Storm King and go right back and headbutt him.
Okay, go for it.
I didn't know you were Seth.
Seth in Bellerophon's body.
Yeah.
Instead of using a god-slaying sword, he uses his forehead. That is fucking amazing.
So you roll a 6 in your deed. Go for it. Roll the hit. Do not add the bonuses from the weapon. Add your strength bonus.
You know you could say.
Did I use the bonuses or the weapon?
You're not using the weapon. You're headbutting the guy. Felix, please give him your strength bonus.
Right.
Give him the bonuses he would normally
Jonathan,
do to hit him.
Yeah.
You know, you can say for the mighty deed that you're trying to stun him and affect his stats or something by headbutting him.
I'm
Like
going to
disorient
mute
him.
the players who are not playing. Stop helping me.
Okay.
Your strength is a +3.
Damn it.
And you add on your mighty deed.
Thank you, Ty.
Strength is a +3. All right.
And you add on your
Thank
mighty
you.
deed. So your mighty deed was 6, so you got a +9.
22.
Okay, that hits the Storm King. Go ahead, roll for damage. Damage is going to be a headbutt, so it's going to be 1d2.
Yeah.
1d2 plus your strength plus a deed.
The strength plus the deed. All right. Give me a second to get to the forward.
Just roll a 1d4, and if you roll a 1 or 2, it's 1. If you roll a 3 or 4, it's 2.
So,
all right.
Felipe, is the Storm King evil?
Very.
Okay, no, because him coming anywhere near or touching that armor, he receives 1d6 damage as long as he's touching it.
Okay.
So the headbutt will do an extra 1d6 damage.
Okay. Roll. Make your roll.
Okay, does that roll?
Make your roll, Jonathan. You roll the damage. Roll
I did.
26 after.
Roll another one?
No, dude.
You got a 12.
Okay, so he rolled a 2, which is a 1. So 1 plus 10, no, he's doing 11 damage.
No, he got a...
He rolled a 1d4.
12.
He rolled a 1d4. He rolled a 2. I told him that if he rolls a 1 or 2, he's doing 1 damage.
Yep, and then...
So he's rolling 11.
All right.
He's doing 11 damage. Now roll 1d6, Jonathan.
Plus the 1d6.
1d6?
Yeah.
6.
Nice. Okay, you see the icicles start falling off his armor. And he's starting to look like he's actually wearing down. Okay, but he's still very much alive. I think you have another attack, Jonathan.
Yep.
So you headbutted him. He looks a little stunned.
And now I'm going to use another mighty deed to pretty much bring the sword up and then knock him down to the ground.
So you're going to try to knock him prone. Okay, go for it.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay, John.
Give me a second here. This as quickly as possible. All right. $14 plus 7.
So you made your deed. You got a 7.
Hold on. 14 plus
21, man. What do you 20 plus 21?
21.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. 23.
To hit?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
you bring that sword down at him, and you slam it into his shoulder, and you try to seat him. So go roll for damage.
Yeah.
He's getting a taste of playing a level 6 warrior right now.
You should try it.
20.
Try
damage.
Yeah.
Okay, the Storm King is looking very bad. It's looking woozy. And it falls to one knee. It's going to roll a saving throw to avoid being prone. Yeah, he rolled. He's not prone. He fell to one knee, but he looks over you. He growls with fury. Seth, you're up. I mean, Jonathan, Felix, you're up.
Yeah.
The Storm King's attention completely on your body. You notice that Seth in the Bellerophon body has brought him to his knees.
Bellerophon, his body smiles. Oh, how this is a good fight, but also hot.
All right, so he's on top of Bellerophon's on top of
Bellerophon slammed the two-handed blade into the Storm King's shoulder and basically made him fall to one knee. So he's like, bah, like hitting him with the sword. And he cut through him. He did a lot of damage. You can see like it isn't blood that comes out of this thing. It's like almost like a mist, icy mist comes out.
All right, so I'm doing a mighty deed. I'm flying off the throne, sweeping down low, and I'm gonna try and slice across his eyes.
Okay, go ahead. Roll the deed and roll the hit.
I rolled a deed 4, so it worked. And now to hit.
So you're gonna try and blind them.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll it.
27.
Nice. Okay, so Seth comes across and goes to blind the Storm King. Roll for damage.
Okay, and
call me a dickhead, but doesn't he still have the halberd still tangled up with a trident or something?
No, I used the halberd to knock the sword out of his hands.
He said he's gonna go slash him, so we're gonna assume that he.
I was thinking about this. Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
I was doing that to see if you got the idea of grabbing the trident, but he doesn't care.
13 points of damage.
Okay. So you come and you basically swing across to get his eyes, but you wind up cutting the top of his head off. Basically, with the halberd, the Seth body, or the Bellerophon Seth hybrid, cut the top of the Storm King's head off, and the Storm King stops fighting and basically stands over the top of his head. You can see, like, you're out of initiative. Between the beard is a smile, and he stays standing. He doesn't die. He walks over. Okay, walks past you, no longer looking threatening, grabs the top of his head, puts it back on. Okay, and you can see it's barely holding in place, but something happens and it comes back together. He walks back to the throne, grabs the trident, sits down, slams it down once, and both of you are teleported away from the throne and back to the Stormwall, but now you're on top of the Stormwall and you're free. You're no longer prisoners on the Stormwall. You see the ocean in front of you. You see the hundreds of Stormriders basically riding around the ocean, and they all of them salute. They all salute Bellerophon and Seth, and then disappear into the ocean. And then the waves slam back into the wall, and anyone who's still there continues what they have to do. They have to do to survive the Stormwall. Okay. And then to your horror, you realize you're both still in the wrong bodies. So
No!
We're gonna go find a.
If it's like, wait, I still don't have my drink.
So I'm gonna leave you guys there, and I think we're gonna call it a night. That's been about 2
What the hell?
So, a nice little cliffhanger. You guys trapped in each other's body. Amazing fucking fighting.
Yes.
Nice one.